and welcome to another Attack on Titan manga read along on Animaechan Sanban, which means Animaechan third channel. Animaechan technically stands for anime channel, so now it's my third anime channel. But this is a manga channel, but I'm not gonna call myself Animaechan, because that's not the same thing. It's not chan as in san or sama. It's just channel. Ear reading. Who would stay for that? Obviously, you're joking because there's a couple face. Mike is not staying. Mother is staying. Darkshot is staying. Cherry is staying. Vert is staying. So welcome everyone. I have water. I have some yogurt left, and we have 4 chapters of Attack on Titan to read. Man-chan Sanban. Man-chan? Otoko? That makes me think of Otoko-chan from One Piece. I miss her. Okay, let's get started. The no was for the music question. Oh, okay, so Mike is staying. Cool. So we're starting on chapter 21. It is called Opening the Gate. Do you guys have your manga ready? If you're watching this on YouTube and it might be your first time here, I'm not gonna show the screen. You have to have your manga. Oh wait, I can read in my book because I have volume 5 thanks to Cherry. I only have volume 5 because volume 1 to 4 didn't arrive. Yeah, I forgot. Woo! Because manga-chan. Yeah, no, I understood the reference, but no. Cherry MVP. Yeah, she sent me 5 volumes, but, you know, South Africa. 21. Here we go. Episode 21. Nice job, South Africa post. 20% ain't bad. 20%. All you need to pass your grade, too. Good job, South Africa. That's not true. I'm exaggerating. It's 29%, but. Okay. Rejected cover idea. The mood didn't fit with the world. But it's pretty badass. 17 to 20. I posted it on my channel and in the Discord. It's here and it's wait. I read it last week. It is here in the manga and the YouTube channel. There. It's 27 to 20, but it was 17 to 20. Plus Ilza's notebook. So. Oh, you mean what happened in those chapters? Well, Erwin was in remember the courtroom, and then everyone was arguing about what to do with him, and then Levi kicked the shit out of him, and they took him to the castle place in order for experiments or whatever. Not for experiments, but they were cleaning. That was their base because they want to do the mission to prove to everyone that he's an asset to humanity. And then Han's doing experiment on the Bean and the other one, the 2 Titans, but then someone killed them. We don't know who, and I actually forgot who. Like, I've seen the anime, but I forgot who killed Sunny and Bean. So don't tell me because I want to find out again in the manga. Okay, so that's more or less where we're at. Now we're on chapter 21. It starts here with Sasha saying, when was is it Sasha? When was the shaft last switched out? After the mopping up operation 6 days ago, sir. There's a record of it. All right, next, you. Crystal Lens, 41st Squad. So you can get punished for killing Titans, huh? Yeah, it is weird, but they were valuable test subjects. And now they're looking for the culprits here, as if a trainee could have done it. Yeah, we're all still worn out from the mop-up after the battle. Oh, it was probably Reiner and the battle, or someone. You can't blame someone for hating Titans. Yeah, but this practically helps the Titans. Whoever did it may have satisfied their thirst for revenge, but it's a blow to the human race. I'm an idiot, so I kind of get where they're coming from. You lose your ability to think. Before I saw my first Titan, I really wanted to join the Survey Corps. But now I never want to see another Titan for as long as I live, even though we have to choose a branch today. Damn it. Even Jean said he's going to join the Survey Corps. What? Jean said that? Hey, Annie, what do you think? He says he's going to join the corps. I don't think anything. My mind's already made up. I see. You're going with the MP brigade, right? Dot, dot, dot. Hey, Annie, you think I should go for the MPs too? Look, if somebody told you to die, would you? What? Of course not. Then you should do what you want to do. How about you, Armin? Me. If I could understand why I had to die, I think there are times people have to die, even if I don't like it. I see. So you've decided. Yeah. You're a weakling, but you've got spirit. Thanks? Seriously? Armin, you too? Look at Connie's face here at the bottom. I know it's maybe not meant to be funny, but it somehow looks like some kind of JoJo's face. I say it's too big for his body, so it just kind of looks... I know you can see in your copy, but I don't know. That looks really funny. Annie, you're actually pretty nice. What? I mean, it seems like you don't want us to join the Survey Corps. And I bet you have a reason for joining the military police. No, I just want to save myself. I don't think there's anything wrong with saving yourself. There's limits. Well, not limits, but there's not everyone's definition of saving yourself is maybe the same. That's a conversation for later. So in the end, I guess they didn't find any soldiers who used vertical maneuvering gear without authorization. Who the hell did it then? Beats me. To be honest, I'm more concerned about today's recruit solicitation ceremony. I wonder how many newbies are going to join the corps on a whim. Hey, Aaron, is there anyone from your training groups who wants to join up? Training group? There is. No, there was. But I don't know how they feel now. So many of them died. Okay, now they're standing there. Then sound effect. Jean or Jean, I freaking don't know. What made you suddenly decide to join the Survey Corps? I mean, I've heard the name 100 times already, but I can never remember. Jean. What made you suddenly decide to join the Survey Corps? I thought you were scared. What? Of course I don't like it. The corps, I mean. Then why are you... I may have chosen the Survey Corps, but not because I'm afraid. Not because I'm not afraid of the Titans. And I'm not going to say something like skilled soldiers have a duty to join the corps. Listen seriously. I'm not in a hurry to die like Aaron. Don't lump me in with him. Trainees, fall in, face the stage. And nobody convinced me to put my life on the line. This isn't the kind of job you can do without really choosing it yourself. That be true. I am Survey Corps Commander Erwin Smith. The king has granted me authority over all Survey Corps activity. Today you choose which division to join. The reason I'm here is to invite you to become a part of the Survey Corps. But I should warn you, in the recent Titan attack, everyone here experienced what the average excursion outside is like. I'm sure nothing else in your lives came close to it. Though you're trainees, you experienced sacrifice. As a result, I'm sure you came to know your own limits and the terror of Titans. Nevertheless, while it's true we suffered heavy losses in this attack, the human race has advanced towards a victory like never before. By now, everyone is aware of the existence of Eren Yeager. Through his actions and all of yours, the Titan incursion has halted. And we have obtained a path to understanding the true nature of the Titans. I'm reading like a freaking robot. I'm not at liberty to tell you much here regarding Eren, but believe me, he's proven himself as an ally who's willing to lay his life on the line. And we also know that in the basement of his old house in Shiganshina district, there are answers about the Titans that even he doesn't have. See, I still don't understand why people are like, they think so badly of Erwin as if he manipulates people to join, when he is being as truthful as possible. But okay. If we can just get to that basement, I believe we'll find clues that may free us from a century of domination by the Titans. His basement? I know they want to recruit soldiers, but making that information public, you know what? The more transparency that the government or any governing body or someone in position of power, the more transparency, the better. I understand the fear behind, if the people knew this, it might cause panic, blah, 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 blah. But I think that's only true if you are always hiding shit and you're coddling people. Treat people like grown-ups and they're more likely to act like grown-ups, but treat them like fucking sheep and they're more likely to act like sheep. And then the one time you do drop truth bomb, then yeah, they're gonna panic. Anyway. If we... Wait. What's the commander looking at? Wait, I skipped something. Are we already that close? If we're on the verge of finding out what the Titans really are, then the situation must not be that bad. Did he say we're on the verge? I believe we'll find clues that may free us from a century of domination. Idiot. It's like the whole... No, I'm not even going to mention that anime. Wait, he must have an agenda. What's the commander looking at? And yet, if we are to perform a full investigation of that basement room in Shiganshina, we first need to take back Wall Maria. In other words, our aim is the same. But now that we can no longer use the gate in Trost district, we have no choice but to take the long way around from eastern Karanes district. The path that took one of our battalions 4 years to clear is completely lost. During those 4 years, over 90% of the Survey Corps soldiers died. See? Honest. Fucking brutally honest. This is not gonna help people want to join. This is gonna turn away the people who shouldn't join, who were maybe thinking of joining. I think this is a great speech. That's 90% in 4 years. Even in the best case, sending another battalion to Wall Maria would mean 5 times the casualties and 20 years of work. Those aren't realistic figures. Everyone's faces looks pretty dire because they're thinking about what he's saying. So he's not letting them join based on a whim or based on what they think it might be like. He's telling them honestly, this is what it's going to be like. This is our aim. The Survey Corps is always looking for talented people. Since many are killed every time we go out, we suffer from a chronic shortage of personnel. I won't hide it. Those of you who join the Survey Corps will participate in an expedition beyond the wall 1 month from now. A supply route needs to be put in place as soon as possible. I believe the mortality rate for new recruits going on the first journey outside is about 50%. But those who do get through it go on to become superior soldiers with a higher survival rate. Now you know the dismal state of affairs. Those of you who are still willing to put your lives on the line, remain here. Let me reiterate. The majority of people who stay here and enter the Survey Corps will likely die. Ask yourselves if you really have it in you to sacrifice your life for humanity. So tell me again how it's his fault and he's a murderer? Giving people such a obvious choice. And it's not even like he's doing a thing where he's screaming about saving humanity and you are all the heroes and blah, 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 blah. His focus is not on being a hero or, hyping them up, playing into that side of their emotion, but it's the focus is all on if you stay, you're gonna die, probably. That everyone dies, this is a shitty job. But do you still want to stay? We are gonna find some clues. I just don't know. Okay. That's all. Those of you who wish to join the other divisions are dismissed. Commander, did you have to be that intimidating? The trainees that are left must feel like they've been through the ringer. And then everyone shuffles away. Shuffle, shuffle. Shit, I'm begging you here. Don't make me hate myself more than I already do. Like Erwin or not, I doubt anyone could show an example where he manipulated his people. And still, despite all of that, he still carries the weight of the decisions that he made. They stayed knowing he was their leader, knowing that they probably will die, and he did the best that he could to organize the excursions and the strategies and everything. And he still carries the weight of their deaths on his shoulders. You see that until the very, very end. He doesn't see himself as this is all for the greater good. Da, 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 da. He cared about truth, sure, but he was very honest from the beginning, and the truth essentially benefited humanity, and he didn't make anyone join. Does that make sense? Like, he had his own interests, which was the truth, but he didn't manipulate anyone. He didn't say it was about anything else other than going to find clues to the truth that would lead to the liberation of humanity from Titans. So, I don't know. He didn't lie. He didn't manipulate. But Kayla, he sent all those people on a suicide charge. But they were there by choice. So... And he was in the front row of that suicide charge, so still don't see anything wrong with that. He was a great leader, yes. Linking that with our Gintama episode. Okay. Now we're on this page here. If I don't get away from here now, I'll have to face them again. Sasha and Connie quivering. That is right. I left the village to become a military police officer. Mom would be so happy if I became an MP. Everyone in the village would respect me. We already know. We've seen it. We've seen how Titans eat people. Who's that? Is that... I know that that's Connie, so this is just what might happen to them. But who's this? That's John, Connie, and someone whose head is off. And then who's this? Is it Sasha? Probably Sasha? I think it's Sasha. Obviously, because it's them thinking about this. If you were told to die, could you do it? See, even asking them that. If you were sent out on a suicide mission, could you do it? I don't want to die. I see. Everyone, you look good. Very well. I welcome the newest members of the Survey Corps. This is my real salute. Devote your hearts to the cause. Wow, this is great. This is amazing. I love this. Devote your hearts to the cause. And what does he say right before that? He says, if you were told to die, could you do it? If you were told to die, to sacrifice your life for humanity. That is what he's been talking about. And that is how, before he says, devote your hearts to the cause, that is what he says, right? The cause being saving humanity by finding out the truth about Titans and blah, 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 because knowledge is power. And then there are people who say that flush is his true... what is a person that comes after another person that's like inherited their will? People are saying that because they use that same line. But the contrast to me is so ridiculous because he's using that line after asking people, if you are told to die, to sacrifice your life for the sake of humanity, are you willing to do that? But then the only image that comes into my head is boom, flush, shooting anyone who disagrees with him, only sacrificing other people's lives if they don't fall in line with his. Like, how can people even put Erwin and Flush on the same level? Like, it goes beyond my head. I can't understand it. Can't see how you can put these two characters on the same level just because they say similar words or because the one said the similar words. Nah, it's criminal, man. Not literally, but... Okay, let me screenshot this. How to... Even Sasha's staying with tears in her eyes. Yeah. Mikasa. Armin saying everyone. Ah, shit. This is the worst. Damn it. The Survey Corps of all things. I hate this. I'm scared. I want to go back to the village. I just don't care anymore. Reiner. Krista. If you're going to cry here, you might as well quit. Oh, if you're going to cry here, you might as well quit. And then that is Berthold at the end, right? Why does he look? Where is he looking? I see 21 members in the 104th Survey Corps who have given the salute. You have withstood your fear well. You are all brave soldiers. You have my heartfelt respect. See, and this is where he leans into the other side. Like, calling them brave, giving them respect. After they've already chosen, after he's already laid out all the scary parts. So he never talks about being a hero and being brave and getting people's respect in a way to kind of get them to join. Like, oh, if you want to join, you will be the hero of the country. You will have everyone's respect. That was never his focus. But once they've chosen to join, despite knowing everything that they just heard from him, then he says, you are brave, you have my respect. Oh, maybe he was looking at Annie. Yeah. You can see it here in this panel. One month later, Karanis district. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. What is rumbling? Oh, this is a great part in the manga. In the anime, I think. Commander, almost ready. We led the nearest Titan some distance away. 30 seconds to gate opening. This is it. Now the human race takes another step forward. Show me what you've learned. Open the gate. Launch the 57th expedition outside the wall. Susume! Wait. I don't know how to do fucking dinosaur noises. Horse noises. I swear I almost said bird noises and then I thought dinosaur and then I only thought horse. 10-meter class Titan approaching from the left. Shit, one got past. Defend the line to the death. Don't flinch. Trust the support team and keep going. Susume! Susume! Everyone keeps running, keeps their eyes focused forward. We see Connie, we see Mikasa, Jean, Bertolt, Armin, Levi, Erwin. Current publicly available information. 10. Survey Corps horses. The stable horses used by the Survey Corps are selectively bred to be approximately 160 centimeters tall and 450 to 500 kilograms. They can get by on a simple diet and travel for many hours without complaining. These horses have a mild temperament and rarely panic even when confronted with titans. Their top speed is between 75 to 80 kilometers per hour and they can maintain a swift 35 kilometers per hour gallop. The horses are tenacious, able to maintain fine speeds of 20 kilometers per hour even when pulling a carriage. They aren't the titans' direct goal and are able to outrun the titans on foot, making them the only method of escape. These horses are extremely valuable. In monetary terms, one is worth an average person's lifetime income. Wow. Okay, chapter 22. The support team will back us till we get past the abandoned town. After that, we'll organize into a giant formation to protect ourselves from the titans. Our team, the Special Operations Squad, is right here, standing by in the center, 5 columns back. That's pretty far. It should be the safest place in the battle formation. We're going to get more protection than even the supply wagons. Remember, this short jaunt outside is just a trial run for the real deal, getting you to Shiganshina district. Our purpose this time is to go out a bit and come back intact. Protect him! Protect Erwin at all costs! I haven't been told yet what to do with my power if it becomes necessary. Aren't we getting a little bit ahead of ourselves? Did you understand what the commander meant by what he asked you back then? Oh. Did you guys understand it? No. Nope. I didn't get it at all either. Maybe there's a purpose to this mission apart from just going out and coming back alive. But if so, the commander has decided that it shouldn't be explained to the rank and file. Either way, our duty is merely to head out and come back. Trust in the commander. He wants to smoke out the guilty party because... Let's think about Jurassic Park Last Night. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna hold this up until I stop talking about Jurassic Park if you don't want to be spoiled. You need one stupid person to destroy everything. So it's worth smoking that person out, I think. That wasn't even much of a spoiler. Trust in the commander. Yes, sir. All right, this is far enough. Let's head back to the castle. Trust. Will I be able to build relationships based on trust too? Will there be anyone I can rely on, no matter what? That is an interesting question. What does it mean to trust someone? Does that mean that that person should be on your side no matter what? Or does it mean when you stray from the true path that that person will hold you accountable? I trust them to hold me accountable rather than just choosing my side no matter what. There they are. I didn't see who was left at the end yesterday, but they really did join up. Oluwo. Oluwo? Do you mind if I talk to my fellow trainees a bit? Hanku, go and sleep now?
Yeah.
Good night.
Just want to get a cable.
It's cold, right?
Yeah, it just got chilly.
What cable do you want?
A cable because I want to plug my phone into this thing, and I think.
Just don't plug it in and break it.
What?
No, Cherry plugged in her charger and then she broke it. She tried to charge her phone and then it broke.
Was she like?
I don't know. Probably not. It was just old, maybe.
Who, Cherry?
No, the charger. Okay. Where am I at?
I love you.
Good night. Love it too. No, you're not. So he says, go ahead, and then, hey, Erwin, it feels like it's been so long. Have they hurt you at all? Did they give you some sort of an invasive examination? Did you suffer any mental stress? No, nothing like that. That Shorty is too full of himself. One of these days, I'll take him down a peg. Shorty! One of these days, I'll take him down a peg. You can't be talking about Captain Levi. Erwin! You guys joined the Survey Corps too? Then only Annie, Marco, and Jean went with the military police brigade. Everyone else either joined the corps or the garrison. Marco's dead. Jean, what are you doing here? Wait a second. What did you just say? You said Marco's dead? Apparently not everyone gets to have a dramatic death. I don't know what his last moments were like, but he wasn't wearing vertical maneuvering gear. Knowing why hurts so much. He died and nobody was there to see it. Nobody was there to see it. Aaron, I heard you tried to kill Mikasa when you turned into a Titan. What the hell was that about? Wrong. Aaron was trying to swat a fly. Girl. I'm not asking you. Mikasa, that scar on your cheek looks pretty deep. When did you get it? She scratches her head. It seems to be true. After turning into a Titan, I tried to kill Mikasa. Seems to be. So you have no memory of it? In other words, until now, you had no idea you even possessed this Titan power and have no means of keeping it under control? Yeah, that's about it. Did you people hear that? I guess this is where we stand. This is what our lives and the fate of humanity ride on. This is what we'll die for, and like with Marco, Aaron won't even know about it. Jean, what's the sense in driving Aaron into a corner here? Look, Mikasa, not everybody is like you. We're not all volunteering to die for Aaron. All of us, Aaron included, should know what our lives are going to be used for. Otherwise, we might hesitate in a crisis. But we're looking to Aaron to give us something in return, and let us carefully appraise its value, so we can decide whether it's worth our lives. I don't disagree with him. So, Aaron, seriously, we're counting on you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's a great character. Oluwo. Is his name Oluwo? Oluwo. Do you think my old co-trainees can beat the Titans? What? What the hell have you been doing this past month? Listen, you little shit. An exploratory expedition is not all about engaging the... Ouch. Dude, stop talking. How does he talk like this? I want to smack the shit out of his face. Who? That guy. Yeah, he's not the nicest character. Hanku, can you close my door a bit more? This is the plan Commander Erwin devised. Thanks to this formation, our survival rate has risen dramatically. Thanks to his formation, strategy, calculation, invention. You new recruits have 1 month to learn this long-distance enemy scouting formation, backwards and forwards. Long-distance enemy scouting formation. Deploy! Wow, that's a nice visual. Soldiers are spread out over a long distance with a semicircular formation in front, but you're spaced out evenly to ensure you can still see in all directions. Second column, center command. See, he's not in the safest place. He is always out there, right with everyone. Third column, third communications. Fifth column, center on standby. Second column, third communications. Excuse me. Second column, fourth communications. And third column, fourth communications. Fourth, communications. As much as possible, spread out enemy scouting. As much as possible, comma, spread out enemy scouting, comma, communications, comma, and the perimeter. That was a difficult one. You new recruits will be right here, in between the wagon support team and the scouting support team. You'll be in charge of communications and keeping pace with the spare horses. Primarily, it's the enemy scouts in the first column who come into contact with the Titans. Huh? Wood. That is my Titan run. Whenever they come across a Titan, they'll fire off a red flare. When you see a flare, you fire off your own to pass the warning. This way, Commander Erwin, who leads from the front, will know the Titan's position as quickly as possible. Then, the commander will fire off a green flare. This signal means the entire camp is altering its course and heading in a new direction. Employing the system allows the company to head for its destination while avoiding contact with Titans. See, most Titans can't match the prolonged running speed of horses, and when a Titan's energy is spent, its movement becomes extremely sluggish, depending on the individual. However, they're not easily outwitted like this every time. Again, Titans have individual differences. There are some that can exceed a horse's running speed in short bursts, or they may be detected too late due to the lay of the land or obstacles. A Titan has sometimes made it to the middle of the formation. In that case, the formation is in danger of being divided or even destroyed. Of course, heavy losses would ensue. So yeah, I remember this in the anime. It was pretty scary when she suddenly saw the Titan. Ah! Gotta shoot off the red flare! Oh no! Scouts missed one. Let's lure it over this way. Sasha, over here! Ride this way. Over here, asshole! And then they lure it away, and he's freaking crawling on his damn belly. What the frick? And he's still running as fast. And then do. Dashes and then bam! Crashes into a tree trunk. Return to your station. This one's out of juice. Yes, squad leader. Now, all of these tactics only apply to the normals whose behavior is easy to predict. Strange. It's been a while since the red signal was sent, but the formation is still in chaos. Oh no. That's a black flare? It's ignoring the nearby humans and heading straight for the center of the formation? There's no doubt about it. This one's an abnormal. When it comes to the abnormals and their unpredictable behavior, there's no choice but to fight. Damn it. We've got to kill it. Sis, you get the neck. What? Sis? What is sis? I'll get it to stop. Roger! Vertical maneuvering gear doesn't really work well on level ground. My chance of succeeding is extremely low, and I'll be thrown from my horse. Plus, I could be separated from the group. Still, I can't let it break the formation. As soon as I bring that thing down, we've got to finish it off. It's what I taught the recruits. How's it gonna look if I can't pull it off? Looks like Armin's over there. I don't want the newbies to have to deal with this thing yet. These things yet. So then, jumps from his horse, gets him right in the ankle. It's like a freaking ski. What do you call it? Water ski, but on ground. Oof! Cuts a piece of his ankle. What Usopp spell? Now my ankle feels sore. And then I think he spins there. That looks pretty badass. Now, sis. So wait, is sis someone's name? Okay, so then he falls to the ground and sis, I successfully chops its neck. You did it, squad leader-ness. I almost thought it said squad leaderness. I got it? Ow. You came back for me, huh? That's my girl. Aw, the horse came back for him. Another one? What the hell are the right flank scouts doing? Well, if it ignored them and it's just coming this way, it's probably another abnormal. Ooh, yeah, abnormal. That's what it is. Right, guess we have no choice. Same operation, one more time, sis. Yes, sir. Still, twice in a row. What lousy luck. And that looks to be a 14-meter class. This is going to be tough. What is that? It's moving too fast. No, they're right in its path. Shit. And then its giant foot. Ah! It's heading for Armin. Don't let it go. Sis! Right. Then squish. What was that noise? Okay, Sis gets squished. And then she grabs the other line. Huh? Slam! No fucking mercy. No mercy. This is bad because it's not like she just swats them away. She squashes them right in her hands. Oh, it's bad. No. It's not, that's not an abnormal. Squad leader Ness, please tell me. What should I do? What is that? It's not an abnormal. It's not a normal or an abnormal. That one is intelligent, like the Colossus Titan, the Armored Titan, and Eren. Dun dun dun! Cherry says this is why I will never like her. Yeah, it's like one of those things where how to say, what, you can't ever get past it. But what I like about her character personally is that she doesn't care if anyone likes her. She is aware of her own sin. I feel that in season 4, she isn't asking forgiveness of anyone. She like takes responsibility for what she's done. So that makes me appreciate her as a character, not as a person. It doesn't matter if a person has done horrible things and they take responsibility for it if they keep doing it. But okay, she doesn't keep doing it. She then changes sides, or not changes sides, but But what I mean is, like, let's say someone murders a bunch of people, and even if they take responsibility and go to jail, like, maybe you can't ever move past that, and that's like with her character. But what I like is that she is aware of that. Does that make sense? I'm trying to explain it, but it's a difficult feeling to explain. So like, I don't know. Do I make sense? Let me just wait for a response. Do I need to keep trying to explain it, or am I good? Let me think. Like the story never, like the story shares her backstory. The story reminds us that she is still a human, but it never, how to say, gives her a moment where it's like, oh, you have to forgive her and she's so sad and blah 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 blah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like there's never that tone for me. There's never that tone where it's like, oh, she didn't do all this shit. We're always aware that she's done that shit. The story never lets us forget it, but she herself is aware of it and she's honest about, like, I don't know. So at least I think the bottom line is, at least what I like about her character is that the story never expects us to change our feelings about her. But we can work with her in season 4, part 2, for the greater good until, you know, that's over, and then we can take it from there. Does that make sense? That's true. To me, she's still better than people like Zeke who act like they're committing crimes for the sake of other people. Or that she somehow knows better than anyone else and that this is what... Yeah. She's like very aware of her own flaws and selfishness. Like she said before, like one chapter ago or whatever, she's doing it for herself. She just wants something like that. So yeah, that's what I appreciate about her character. Then it must be a human in the body of a titan. But who? Why? Why would anyone do this? I'm gonna die too. It's gonna kill me. This is bad. I read that in the wrong order, but it's fine. First column, 10th. Scouts. Okay. Somebody tell the others. Right flank scouting squad is nearly wiped out. A female type led a horde of titans here. Bless you! Isn't anybody left? The formation is going to be destroyed. Will be annihilated. What was her goal here? To get Erwin? It makes me feel like whatever her goal was, which I think was to get Erwin, like, it just feels like, did you really need to freaking cause this, you know? She's... I don't know, I guess I can see some people, and I can see why they would argue, like, yeah, you have to take out as many as possible for your own survival, blah, 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 but still, I don't think that, considering her intelligence and her speed and her goal, I don't think that was necessary. Like, I also don't think it was necessary to squash people. I don't know, man, it's difficult to see shit like this happen. Their meeting that transcended the race and their parting, a love that overcame taboo, brings a miracle into the world. What the fuck? Volume 6 coming September 2013. Really? Kun almost got Hanj, but then the Titan saved her. That's a fantasy in her head, maybe. Translation notes. Ymir, page 12. No spoilers here, but in Norse mythology, Ymir was the primeval giant slain by Odin and his brothers. They created the earth from his body and the sea from his blood. Very cool. I don't think it was necessary either, but I guess once they started killing people, they get used to it, and squashing one or two more people isn't that big of a deal anymore. Yeah. But that's what makes it sad. Like, not only does she know what she's doing is wrong, she goes about it in the worst way. She doesn't even try and go about it in a less cruel way, but I mean, is there a less cruel way to kill people? I mean, I can think of a few examples, but like let's just not let me not go further on that thought, but yeah. I guess she killed so many there so that a large number of Titans could get through the gap and disrupt the whole formation, so it would aid her in her escape. Probably. I mean, we saw later when they're in the forest. I'm sorry, but my hair looks so amazing right now. We saw later in the forest that if there were less there, she would have had an easier chance of escaping, right? Does that make sense? So in the end, that's what it's about. Kill as many on the way, and then later, that saves your ass. The reason I'm going on about my hair is because yesterday it was looking so frizzy and bad and I didn't like it, and today I'm like, no wait, I really like it again. Okay, so I'm finished with volume 5 already. So I'm gonna go back to reading chapter 23 on here. But first I'm gonna just go to the bathroom. The female Titan. So yeah, just give me a minute. Whoa. The cover is pretty cool. Wow, that's the cover. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't read this yesterday. It's very heavy. Okay, give me 1 minute, 2 minutes, please. Back. Okay, so back again. Let me just. Hola. Okay. Look, ice, yogurt. Appreciate the taste of yogurt. sip of water, and then we go. We are 55 minutes into the video. 2 chapters, 55 minutes. More or less right. But a little bit slower than I'd hoped, but I'm not going to rush it. Did I just backwash? No. Looks clear. Okay. Attack on Titan 6. Volume 6. CJ! New house stream is finally back! Thank you, CJ, for another sub. Miss you too. We should do a dinner and games night. We had so much fun for Yuki's party playing. We played Cluedo again. So that was fun. So yeah, we should definitely have you guys over for more games night. I have like 2 other couples that I want to invite. I want to do a big games night, but it would be really weird, maybe because that couple and that couple that I want to invite and I want to be friends with, I've never like hung out with them before. In this couple I know the girl, and in this couple I know the guy, but I want us all to be friends and hang out, but I don't know if that's possible. But we can just have a game night and see, and then we can play games and get to know each other, and maybe it'll be fun. Anyway, so more Attack on Titan. We are, thank you for the sub, we are on volume 6, chapter 23, called The Female Titan. Okay, it begins with the horses running, and Armin saying, me, Mish, Tama, and Yuki are all the couples you need. Yeah, that's also true. I can only take so much social interaction. And we still need to get Panda a girlfriend. Trying to think of who I know. Not many people, to be honest. Okay, Armin says, go to the horse, I guess. And then the female Titan. Whoa, that is a pretty insane shot. Insane angle. Looks like Armin is about to get squashed. And as he thinks, what is their goal? That's a pretty cool shot of him looking up like that. And then, kawoom! That is the sound of a giant step, I guess. And Armin is flown from his horse, but she doesn't step on him. He rolls on the ground, and she bends down next to him. Takes her hand and lifts his hood just enough to see his face. What is so scary. I can't believe I didn't realize who it was back when I was watching for the first time, man. Oi, Annie, save those feet pics for your OnlyFans. Okay, so she looks at him, and does something with her mouth, and then gets up again and keeps running. You're not going to kill me? What was that? It grabbed my hood. My face. It checked my face. And then she keeps running, and someone is coming up behind him. Armin! Reiner! Hey, can you stand? Never mind. Let's get you on a horse. There's no way you'll survive outside the wall without one. Hurry! Right! I saw the flare indicating an abnormal. Was it that one? The one with the nice ass. I didn't either, but that made the reveal even better. I'm glad I wasn't the only one, Cherry. I'm very glad I was the only one. Sometimes I'm really good at guessing things, and sometimes I'm absolutely oblivious, and I think that it works in the best way, though. Like, the things that I don't get, I'm glad that I didn't get it later. Unless I was spoiled by someone pointing it out that I didn't want it to point it out. But, yeah. I saw the flare indicating an abnormal. Was that it? The one with the nice ass? That's not an abnormal. It's a human inside a Titan body. What? Wait! We've got to fire off a flare! Have to hurry. This is an emergency. We've got to fire a flare and let them know. Wait, it looks like John already fired one off. What? Flares from the right flank? The formation's been hit so hard the mission must be aborted. Looks like part of the right flank enemy scouting team has been wiped out. A bunch of Titans suddenly showed up and I have no idea why. I didn't figure out Erwin or Reiner battled either. Erwin? You didn't figure out Erwin? What do you mean? Lots of them can run pretty fast too. We're holding them off for now, somehow, but we can't scout anymore. We've already suffered major losses, and at this rate, we'll be wiped out. That's the same direction that one came from. Don't tell me that one led the other Titans here. Which one? What the hell is that Titan doing over there? Is it an abnormal? That's a human in a Titan's body. Someone with the same ability as Erwin. What? Armin, what makes you think that? All Titans do is eat humans. Humans die as a result, but their goal isn't to murder us. But as soon as the two soldiers I was with targeted her weak point, that female Titan squeezed them to death and dashed them against the ground. She killed them to kill them, not to eat them. That kind of behavior sets her apart from the others. Chewie, is that you? At the beginning, apparently, it was very obvious that the Titan that saved Mikasa was Erwin. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what I thought back then, honestly. I need to go rewatch my reactions. I don't know if I realized anything. I don't think so either. Because at that point, I didn't think about stuff like that. On the other hand, her one purpose seems to be to attack the human race. Wait. Sets her apart from the other Titans. When the Colossus Titan and the Armor Titan broke through the wall, she must have been the one that led the other Titans to the hole. Her one purpose seems to be to attack the human race. But on the other hand, I had a feeling she was looking for someone. And if that's the case, I bet the person she's searching for is Erwin. Erwin? Erwin is in Squad Levi, which is leading the right flank, where that Titan was. Oh, yes, but there we go. We're given misinformation. The right flank? According to the operational chart I was given, he's supposed to be stationed near the back of the left flank. The copy I received has him positioned up front on the right flank, but there's no way they'd put him on the front line. That thing Commander Erwin was looking for, it's got to be... I don't want to consider it, but... Alright, then where the hell is Erwin? Why do you want to know so bad, Reiner? They'd have to put him in the safest spot in the formation, so he's in the center towards the back maybe. Armin, we don't have time to think things over right now. If the flare reaches the commander's squad and we're ordered to pull out, we should be able to avoid the group of Titans on the right. But even if that one really is as big a threat as the Colossus or Armor Titan, we're not prepared to relay complex info like that through flares. And if it crushes the commander's squad before the flare even gets to them, the entire formation will be split apart and will be annihilated. What are you trying to say? What I'm saying is that from this distance, it may still be possible to draw its attention. Maybe the three of us can buy some time until the order is given to retreat. Somehow. Like I said, that one is really intelligent. Really is intelligent. From her point of view, we're nothing more than insects. If she swats us, we'll be crushed to a pulp. Seriously? That's scary. Nervous laugh. Are you really Jean Kirstein? The Jean I know only thinks about himself. What are you gonna do? Bust my chops? I just don't want to have to face bones burned so bad that no one can identify them. They keep running. I know what needs to be done right now. And all of us chose this job. So help me out here. Wow. I really was blind to how great Jean's character was because I was so hung up on Erwin in the first 2 seasons. You live and you learn. I want to take my last bite. Okay. So he looks at them intently. Put your hood on all the way so she can't see your face. As long as she doesn't know who we are, she shouldn't be able to kill us. I see. She won't murder anybody who could possibly be Erwin. That gives me some peace of mind. Let's hope her eyesight is bad to boot. You know, Armin, I've always been creeped out by the way you fawn over Erwin. But I always thought you were a capable guy. Huh? Thanks, I guess. But creeped out is pretty harsh. Jean really is different. All right, listen up, you two. Starting right now, do what I tell you. And then we get the perspective from the Titan running and them coming from behind. Boom, boom, boom. That makes me think of yesterday with the dinosaurs and the steps and the water. She's a lot slower than when she first came from over there. Is she tired? If she does get her second wind, there's no way we'll be able to catch up. We have to act right now. Just stick to my plan, guys. Attract and hold her attention for as long as possible. Long enough for the formation to be able to withdraw. Keep her here for the longest possible time. Ideally, we'd be able to cut the tendons in her ankle, but don't be reckless. No one's asking you to bring her down. From what I hear, she knows very well that her weakness is the nape of her neck. She's entirely different from the other Titans. Killing her is beyond our capabilities. At least, that's what my common sense tells me. But he thinks of Levi and Mikasa, so yeah, maybe he believes that they could kill her. Hopefully Reiner won't get distracted by the nice ass. But maybe those two would be able to. So then he sees her face from the side and he's like, And I guess she takes a different stance. Want. Ah! And she snatches the horse. No! Horse-chan! And throws him. Why? Horse-chan? Armin falls to the ground and I think he's out cold. She looks at him again closely. And while she's leaning down looking at him, I think Jean comes from behind. Armin! She moves way more precisely than any regular Titan. Whoa. He latches onto her with his vertical maneuver gear and... But of course she does. There's a human manipulating this Titan's body. Shit, I should have known. I think he pulls back his thing and then miraculously dodges her punch. That could have killed him. Oh my god. Whoosh. And then protects her nape. She's protecting the nape of her neck. John! Shit, I won't be able to get away from her now, and it's impossible to kill her. I dodged her last shot by dumb luck, but I think that just ran out. That's it. I'm gonna die here. The second she grabs my wire, it's over. But then... what does she do there? Yeah, Jean is pronounced differently than the Jean of Genshin. Jean. That's why I keep trying to say John, but I don't know. It's difficult too. Because I feel like I sound odd saying Jean. John. It's like John, but not John. So wait, I don't understand here. What does she do here? And then he says, John, get revenge. Armin, the guy who was in a hurry to die really has died fast on that right flank. Avenge him. She killed him. The guy who was in a hurry to die really has died. Oh, he's saying, The guy who was in a hurry to die really has died fast on that right flank. Avenge him. She killed him. Did he hit his head and lose his mind? Damn, not now. She stopped moving. Wow, that's a really nice visual of Armin, right? Did he hit his head and lose his mind? Damn, not now. She stopped moving. No idea why, but for now, that saved my ass. My ass. She's the one who trampled my best friend. I saw him sticking to the bottom of her foot. And then... Reiner! He's going straight for the nape. Wait, he just might be able to do it. Armin's got her distracted. If he goes right now... But then she catches him. Hey! And he struggles and struggles. And then... Pop. Ah! Reiner, are you... Whoosh! What? And he slices off her fingers to escape. Dun, dun, dun. That looks so cool, but then I'm pretty sure she whispered something to him, right? That's what we find out later. So then he whooshes down. I think we bought plenty of time. Now let's get the hell away from her. If she's not trying to eat us, I don't think she'll chase. And then she gets up slowly as they're running away. Damn it, Reiner. Mikasa is so strong that I'd forgotten. Reiner's better by far than the rest of us. We can really count on him. Look, that big bitch. She's so scared she's turning tail. Oh yeah, scared. No, how? The rear center is in that direction. And that's where Erwin is. Because he told her. Because he was interested to know. How could I not see it? How could I not see it before? Current publicly available information. Yeast. A unique type of yeast is produced behind wool shina. At a glance, it looks like a lump of fermented soybeans the size of a human head. It's a well-known fact that storing the yeast in sheds or tents that also contain fodder, wheat, soybeans, or dry-cured meat slows down the decomposition process immensely. It's a given that this yeast preserves food by transforming it, although there is yet no scientific theory to explain it. The placement of yeast storage plants in every area so that supplies can be stockpiled is part of human race strategy to take back Wolmeria. Okay, well, yes, that's it. Last episode at the Titan Forest. Wow, that's fucked up, man. But you know. Okay. How about using your vertical gear, Armin? No problem. The fastener's detached properly, so nothing's broken. I see. Well, that's good. But what are we going to do? We've only got the one horse. If Jean's horse comes back, the three of us will be able to move. Shit. Why? Reiner's horse came back. Why hasn't mine? We can't afford to stay here any longer. If worse comes to worse, one of us will have to stay behind. Why does Reiner look like an ogre and Armin like a princess? Yeah, in that first part with the chapter title. I saw Armin's look, but I didn't notice Reiner, but in comparison, yeah. If worse comes to worse, one of us will have to stay behind. And how would we decide who that will be? Armin, who's wounded? Reiner, who's so big that the horse would probably have a hard time carrying two of us? Or should I take off on foot in search of my own horse? Shit, I hate that I can't get my mind off it. The three of us just managed to escape the jaws of death, and here I am plotting about who to abandon. Bye, Elizabeth. I was listening while playing Genshin. I think Jean's nickname was Horseface, so let's call him like that if we don't know the correct pronunciation. Bye. Okay, so Armin is thinking about the female titan and lying in the grass as he saw her. Wait, did she say his name? Did she say his name? Hey, Armin. Oh no, that was probably Bertolt. I mean, Reiner. Armin. Hey, Armin. Hey, Arnold. Sorry. I don't think you're fully conscious yet. Yeah, I'm still a little out of it. I see. Well, we've got a tough choice to make. It seems like one of us has to stay behind. Wait. Before we decide on that, let's try firing off a flare. If the formation is still moving straight on, the third squad of the fourth column should be in the vicinity. Yeah, that's a freaking spooky Annie face. That's a bad angle for a girl. Okay, there they see a flare. That's the flare for an emergency situation, although I doubt they'll figure out our intentions with just that. Armin? We'll wait for 3 more minutes, but we need to decide before then. I'll stay. Wait a second, Armin. But in exchange, there's something I want you to report, and if possible, only to Commander Erwin. Hold on. You can tell him yourself. Thank God. Didn't reveal shit in front of Reiner. I mean, I know Armin doesn't know, but I know. It looks like someone's coming, and they're bringing 2 spare horses. Ah, this is the Kami-sama part. Krista! You guys! Hurry up and get on! The right flank is in trouble. Yeah, we know. This is just what we needed. Hey, this is my own horse. Poor thing was so scared, she ran all the way over to me. Were you fighting against a titan? Armin, what happened to you? Are you okay? Yes, I'll manage. I'm glad you went out of your way to check out our flare. Well, I was in the area anyway, and I had Horseface's horse with me, so... It seems you have an affinity with horses, not to mention rare selflessness. You saved our lives. I'm just relieved. I'm so happy that the worst didn't happen. That is a very beautiful image, not gonna lie. And then they all look at her like, Kami, we better hurry back to the formation. I want to marry her. Goddess. Hey, it's Will. And you've subscribed for 30 months and are currently on a 30-month streak. High five. Don't worry, Will. One day these manga read-alongs will be Berserk read-alongs. One day. We don't know when. That's right. We've got to get back to our stations. The order to withdraw will probably be given any time now. Yeah, 30 months. That was 3 self-5s. Wow, that's a long time. It's more than 2 years. Mother effer. I just did the math. It's 2 years and 8 months. It's closer to 3 years than it is to 2 years. Wow. And Reiner swiftly forgot about Annie's ass. Besides, she went in the opposite direction of Commander's squad in front for some reason. She? Still, I can't believe we'll be turning around to go back not even an hour after going outside the wall. Things are even worse out here than I thought. It's definitely not 2 years and 8 months. What do you mean? 30 months? 24 months is 2 years. Oh, and 6 months. Yes. No, wait. 24. Yes, it's 6. Okay. So it's exactly 2.5 years. Fucking math. Things are even worse out here than I imagined. Then there's foo-foo in the background, which I don't know what that is. Green flares? Oh, it's... Then there was no order to pull out. The formation is just changing course. All soldiers supposedly have the right to decide whether continuing the mission is impossible, but don't tell me the commander's squad hasn't seen the flares. Even if they don't know, it's obvious what we have to do in the situation. Follow orders. Dun dun dun. Don't worry, I can't math either. Just blame it on the dino trauma. I'm distracted by the amazing story of Attack on Titan, okay? I'm seeing all this thing in hindsight and being like, what the fuck? Annie and Reiner. And after I just started liking Reiner too. I like this line. All soldiers supposedly have the right to decide whether continuing the mission is impossible. Once again, giving them, they won't be killed if they decide to give up. So they're free to decide for themselves whether or not to turn back or... So once again, I don't understand how people can call him a murderer and manipulator and all that kind of stuff, Okay. Follow orders. And then they run off in the direction of the green flares. Oluo. You fire. Yes, sir. Even though we're outside the wall, there are no signs of any Titans. Is it because we're in the safest position in the whole formation? It feels like everything is going smoothly at the moment. Yeah, from where you're standing. But I wonder what the real situation is. We've likely sustained casualties already on the front lines. I've got a message! The right flank enemy scouts have been devastated! Enemy scouts? The right flank enemy scouts? What is enemy scouts? Okay, but anyway, the right flank has been devastated. The right flank is now blind to enemy movement. Oh, enemy scouts. They're scouting for enemy. Okay, I get it now. Please pass the message on to the squads on your left. You heard the man, Petra. Move out. Yes, sir. The right flank? That's where Armin is. But I'm sure Armin and the other guys are stationed closer to the center. The Titans couldn't have gotten that far in. And then... Black flares? There's an abnormal? Aaron, you fire it off. Yes, sir. What a mess. The formation has been penetrated that deeply. A Titan, right over there. Below that flare, are people battling it? And then, boom, double spread. Looks pretty cool, though. But who's this guy? Do we know him? Interesting how the windmill looks. Anyway. Let's see. Then there's... Foo! What is foo? What is fooing? I don't know. Is it ominous wind? I don't know. Horses running. Them trying to get a good shot on her to get her nape, I guess. Thump. Over here, you monster! Please don't say double spread after penetration. I didn't know that's a bad word or a suggestive word, to be honest. Whoosh! Now! And then whoosh! Another person that looks slightly like a weirdly nosed Armin jumps against the windmill and whoosh! Another one, whoosh! And another one. And they're all trying to get her to pull her down. We're attacking from 3 places at once. Seems like this one's a clever abnormal, but no way can it defend against all of us. If we can cut any of the tendons along its spine, it won't be able to walk. You killed my comrades! Monster! So we're gonna kill you, bit by bit. But then she grabs the wire and jumps. What? She jumped? Have you ever seen a jumping, giant, naked human before? No? Well, now you have. And then she lands with a boom! And she smashes that one into the house. What are you... Oh, shit, I think I know what happens now. Let me go! See, this is like, what the fuck, girl? Why? Now she's just having fun with it. This is fucked up. She's not even just like killing people to kill them so they don't kill her. She's spinning this person. Yeah, no. Bad. Oh, holy mother. That is a fucking visual. A bad visual. Oh my god. But very well drawn. Really. But and then he starts running. Have to report in. Tell them about this monster. I have to alert the company. And then she kicks him like a fucking football. She doesn't even just like squash him and goes on. She kicks him. An abnormal this far in? We'll stop it. Don't let it get any farther. And she looks tiredly at them, as if to say, more bugs to squash. The right flank's been annihilated, but we're still not turning back? Why not? And yet there are certain people saying that Levi and the others are as bad as her. How? Based on what? I'm not saying they're objectively wrong. I mean, I disagree. But I'd like to know, based on what? The right flank's been annihilated. Okay. First column, 13th enemy scouts. We've been heading west for some time now. Strange, when the old city is to the south. Keep going and we'll hit the forest. Yeah. There it is. The Titan Forest. Based on sheer stupidity. I didn't say that. Someone in the chat said it. Titans frequent this area. There's no vegetation growing on the path. Our wagons should be able to get through. Relay this to the rear. Only the central column wagon escorts are to enter the forest. Whoa. Very cool drawing. I just thought of what Reiner said. Nice ass. Funny. It's so like round and shiny. Like look, it's so perfectly round and shiny. Would you? Funny. Didn't Madonna sleep with a horse? Or try to? Wasn't there some or another woman from history, some strong warrior woman that used a series of pulleys and something to try and... Yeah. There's like two women that I know of that... Madonna, the horse, and the sinister whiff of a cover-up. The singer was weekending at the gracious country estate of photographer/narcissism enabler Stephen Klein, and during the course of an afternoon's light hurdling was thrown from her horse. She was taken to a hospital. What is this? This is not what I was looking for. No, that's not it. I thought I misheard. What is wrong with people? No, I'm not sure. I think it was her, but it might have been someone else. Dear Reddit, did Madonna really have sex with a horse? I overheard someone talking about it at university and was wondering whether it was true. I couldn't find anything on quick Google search, but I thought Reddit would be more reliable. No, the replies are, maybe it was just about the rumor. There's people saying no, she didn't. Yes, she did. You are thinking of Catherine the Great. Okay, so okay, wait. There was Catherine the Great, but it's only a legend once again. I don't know where did I and that person on Reddit hear about this Madonna? But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if she started that the rumor herself in order to gain like infamy, because she crazy. Rumors blah blah. Catherine's life is small. Several stories about the circumstances of her death at age 67 in 1796 originated in the years following her death. A legend claims that she died as a result of her attempting sexual intercourse with a bull. The story holds that the harness holding the bull above her broke and she was crushed. I don't know, man. Why are these things? I don't know. Don't trust me, but that is stuff that I heard. And I don't know why we're talking about it. Maybe people mean sleeping with Madonna is like sleeping with a horse. I don't know. Okay. If we keep going, we'll hit the forest too. We're going around it. Yes, sir. So, hey. Looks like only the central column went into the forest. What happens to the formation now? There is no formation. The left and right flanks have been ordered to stay out of the forest, so all we can do is go around. We've lost our ability to detect the enemy. Why didn't we change course and avoid the forest? Did Commander Erwin read the map wrong? I don't know. It's possible we were pushed in this direction, trying to avoid the Titan threat on our right flank. Perhaps. Captain Levi! What, sir? We're in the forest. With just the central column here, we can't detect approaching Titans. And something's coming on our right flank. Sir, how are we supposed to avoid the Titans and protect the wagons? Stop whining about the obvious. Of course we can't do any of that. What are you saying? Look around you. These overgrown trees are the perfect environment for vertical maneuvering gear. Now think. Use the modest intellect you do possess. Think hard. Your life depends on it. I see. I'm still a raw recruit, so I haven't been able to process the situation. I guess he won't just give me the answer because I need to learn on my own. I bet they learned how to fight the same way. What the hell is this bullshit? I swear, what the hell? And then he realizes that they don't know what's going on either. Wait a second. Don't tell me no one knows. No one gets what's going on here? Maybe not even Captain Levi knows. What was that noise? It came from right behind us. Was it the thing on the right flank? Draw your swords. If that thing appears, it will be all over. In a flash. Vroom, vroom, smack someone out of the air. Ugh. Currently, public available information, the Titan of Forest. There are forests of giant trees both inside and outside the wall. They grow wild along the border of one district, averaging a height of over 80 meters. No one knows why trees of this size exist, but some have proposed the nature of the soil as the cause. Before the fall of Walmaria, people maintained the forest as a tourist attraction. Tourist? Without human intercession in the last several years, the area has fallen into ruin, with the forest path mostly swallowed up by weeds and trees. Although parts of the path remain intact from the comings and goings of the Titans through the woods, the forest has become an important base for the Survey Corps, used to protect themselves from the Titans while on expeditions outside the wall. Cool. So that is the 4 chapters for today. And I think we're gonna probably watch some episodes. Mother, you said I can watch up to where? Episode 15 or something? Ideally, my intention was to read the anime and manga side to side. So I'm thinking that maybe I should next week maybe I should I have a manga stream sponsored by Dark Shadow, so maybe we can use the other manga day to catch up with the anime a bit, so that we can actually watch side by side, you know, because the training arc swapping really kind of threw me for a loop up to episode 17 now. So I don't know, what do you think, Dark Shadow? I think we're gonna watch at least 2 episodes now. But then we're only on episode 5 and we have to watch up to 17. So I'm sure we won't be able to catch up entirely, but next week we might be able to do like 6 episodes. So then we'll at least be on like 12 or 13 if we don't read manga. Oh no, not 6. In 2 hours we could watch 4. I mean, I could try and do 6 next week on Thursday. We have 4 Shippuden and 6 Attack on Titan. That would be a lot of anime, but we could do it. What do you guys think? It's 1 hour chill and chat, 2 Shippuden, 1, 2, 3 Attack on Titan, and then we'd have 1 hour left at the end. We could do 2 chapters then as well. Or, I don't know, just hang out. Depending on how the mood is at that time after reading 6 chapters. Cut chill and chat to 30 minutes. We'll see on the day. Like today I could cut chill and chat to 30 minutes, but it depends on the day. I really like the chill and chat portion, so... But yeah, it's beneficial that we have a manga sponsored video so that we can catch up a bit with the anime. But the other thing is, should we just prioritize manga read-alongs and not worry too much about the anime? But it's so cool to watch side by side. Or is it too late now to do that? I don't know. Well, I'll take some time to decide, but let's just watch at least 2 episodes now. If you're watching this back on YouTube later, the rewatch videos will be available on my Patreon soon. I haven't posted the first 3 reactions yet, but I'll post them soon enough. And then if you want to watch along or read along without having to be a Patreon, just join me on Twitch. Hi, Trouble Party, welcome. I'm sure we'll get more sponsor streams before the new season comes out. Yeah, I think so too. We have at least, I mean, it's not coming out in October. So we still have, I think, until like January or February or something. Maybe January. I don't know. We haven't had any notice. So I do like watching the anime at the same time. It makes it such a more fun experience. So let's try and catch up with the anime so that we can watch kind of side by side, because I also think that would be ideal. Okay, but first I'm gonna go get a snack. Thank you for reading with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.